Hello, hi, this is Kanyisa Mhlongo here. Welcome to my channel, welcome to my community. Today I want to share with you 8 helpful tips for Forex beginners. Now, in this community, we talk anything and everything that talks about pursuing financial freedom. Maybe you've heard that the Forex market is very profitable and can help you make money from home, and which is true. But the reality is, if you don't know what you're doing, you can lose a whole lot more than you can afford to lose. So inside this video, I'm going to share with you 8 tips to help you, whether you are a beginner or you already started, but you haven't seen the results that you're looking for. It's going to help you to evaluate yourself to see where the gaps are, and I also will give you some guidance in terms of how to fill those gaps. So welcome to my community. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I definitely invite you to subscribe so that you can get more content related to anything and everything that is financial freedom related. So let us get started with the 8 tips for Forex beginners. Number 1, know the market. What you want to do first and foremost, you want to know the market. What it means is that you must educate yourself. This is true actually for anything and everything that you get into. It's not necessarily specific to Forex. You want to learn and you want to know what you're getting yourself into. So when it comes to Forex, get the education that you need, know the language, know the terminology, know everything, know the factors that affect the market. Because if you get in without knowing what you're getting yourself into, you stand a chance to lose a lot more than you can afford to lose. Yeah, so know the market, get to know everything. It might take a bit longer in terms of time because you're going to require time. You're going to require to put effort. You're going to require even to put money in certain instances, but that time and effort and money that you put is going to help you in the long term. It's going to save you a lot of heartbreak. So that is the first tip: know the market. Okay, the second tip that you want to do is to have a trading plan. This is very important. Having a trading plan, it's like similar to just having a budget when it comes to personal finances, right, or business finances, whatever the case. But the most important thing about a trading plan is that you must stick to it. There is no point, if we use the analogy of a budget, to have a budget and not stick to it. You want to be able to have a plan that you are sticking to it, right? Now your plan would include things like your profit goals. Okay, what are your goals basically? What is your risk tolerance level? What methodology are you going to follow, and how you're going to evaluate your progress as you're going through? That is very important. It's an important part of your trading strategy to have a plan, but most importantly to stick to it. That is your second tip to get started on solid ground. Okay, now when it comes to Forex, I also want to emphasize that slow and steady, it wins the race. A lot of people, because of the promise of having to make a lot of money, they want to get into it very fast and make a lot of money very fast, right? But if you don't know what you're doing, honestly, you really just setting yourself up for failure. So you want to go slow and steady so that you can win this race, and be consistent with whatever it is that you're doing. Be consistent with your education, be consistent with the plan that you've got. 3, what you want to do is also practice. Practice. A lot of people say practice makes perfect. I like to say practice makes progress. Okay, what you want to do is to put that plan that you have put and that education that you've got into practice to see how it actually works out. Okay, open a demo account. That is the beauty about the Forex market, that you can open a demo account and start trading. It's risk-free, a demo account. You don't lose any capital, but you practice some of those things. You learn and you practice and you see how that plan that you have put together actually works out in reality. That is definitely something that you want to be doing before you invest a whole lot more that you can afford to lose. That is number 3. Number 4, know your limits. Each and every one have got different limits. Do not copy other people's limits, because we've got different thresholds as people. Okay, how much are you willing to risk on each trade? That is the limit that you must have. How much are you willing to lose? You must never, ever, ever, ever put anything, risk anything that you cannot afford. If you don't know your limits, if you just go with the wind in terms of where it's going, you're gonna end up losing more than what you can afford. You can end up, honestly, it will ruin a lot more for you than your financial situation. So definitely know your limits, okay? And then number 5 is that you want to manage your time. This is very important. This is actually one of the reasons I was very misinformed about the Forex market, because when a lot of people started trading, I used to hear that people stay up for all hours. Literally, they don't sleep. They are watching the charts day and night. And this is mainly because the Forex market is available 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. So it's very tempting to be, to feel that you have to be up all the time. But the reality is it's not practical to be up all the time. So you must definitely manage your time. You must schedule the time where you are trading, okay? You must know when to start and when to stop. You don't, because the Forex market is available 24 hours. You don't have to be sitting there 24 hours. It's going to cost you a lot more, right? In relationships and other things. You definitely want, as you pursuing this life of financial freedom, you want to have a balance, right? You want to be able to also go on to other things, manage other parts of your life, relationships. Maybe you've got work, maybe you've got other things that you must do. You want to be able to do that. So you can't trade 24 hours. Use the tools. There are tools that are available where you can manage your losses when you're not there. You've got your stop orders, you've got your limit orders. Use those tools to be able to help you so that you can get some time out. Very, very, very important. Number 6, leave the emotions at the door. This is not the time where you want to bring the emotions into play, because emotions will really so firstly, they will divert you from the plan. Remember, you've got a plan that you need to stick to. If you use the emotions, maybe you have lost, for example, in one trade, and now you're trying to make it up in the next trade, all of it. That's emotional trading. You don't want that. Or maybe you've gained in the one trade and now you're thinking, oh boy, I can actually make it way a lot more money. Stick to the plan, leave the emotions. One of the things why training is very important is because the training that you get, it also includes the mindset of a successful trader. That is what you want. You want to be able to have the right mindset for this kind of business. Each and every business has got a different kind of mindset. You want to make sure that you've got the right mindset to be for a successful trader, and that does not include bringing the emotions. That was number 6. So definitely you want to leave the emotions at the door, okay? And then number 7, you reevaluate. Be comfortable to reevaluate. As you learn more, as you grow, as you become more experienced, or a plan might change, right? Be comfortable, to look at it, to see maybe your risk tolerance has changed as well. Maybe you want to try a different methodology. So you must be flexible, basically, to reevaluate and try other strategies, other methodologies. If, for example, the one that we're using it's not working, learn other methodologies, learn other strategies. That is basically the point around evaluation. That is number 7. And the last one, number 8, is choose the right partner. Okay, so there's lots of things. I mean, the one question that you want to ask is, do I want to teach myself or do I want someone to teach me? It's similar to a whole lot of other things. Even in school, you either go to a formal school or you do homeschooling. You teach yourself, right? So you want to be able to choose the right partner, right? For me personally, the right partner has got these 3 characteristics, which I definitely think is very key for beginners to use that kind of a plan, because it really helps you to take away a lot of anxieties. Number 1, your partner must provide education. That for me is the right kind of partner. Coming from a different background where you don't know anything, you want someone who will provide education. That is number 1. You want someone who will also give you mentorship, to hold your hand as you walk on this journey. And most importantly, you want to earn while you are learning. So that for me, it's definitely the best partner that you want. And that is the partner that I want to recommend for you, especially maybe you are a beginner, you don't know where to start. Maybe you have started, but you haven't seen the results that you are looking for. And I want to recommend to you to have a look at this opportunity where you can partner with someone who can give you education, mentorship, and you earn while you learn. It's really the best part, because you don't lose anything. As you are learning, you are busy earning, and you can learn at your own pace. You're not under a lot of pressure to have to get to profit now, because you already are creating some income and you are busy in learning. So that is that for today. I hope you are finding value from this. I hope you found one of them, at least one of the 8 tips that I shared with you, that is definitely going to benefit you. I definitely would like to hear from you. Let me know in the comments whether this is benefiting you. You can like the video, you can share the video as well, and I definitely recommend that you subscribe if you haven't subscribed. My name is Kani Samsongo. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next video.